Atlanta was on fire with whispers, but tonight it wasn't just gossip. It was chaos, the kind that shakes a city to its core. The streets, the blogs, and the fans all erupted after the most explosive scandal in love and hip-hop history dropped. And this time it wasn't speculation. It wasn't rumor. It was cold, undeniable evidence. A secret hotel tape of Kirk Frost and Jasmine Washington surfaced online, and the fallout was instant. The footage, described as impossible to deny, allegedly showed Kirk meeting Jasmine at a downtown hotel. And in that one clip, every ounce of trust Rasheeda had fought to rebuild shattered like glass. The second the blogs pushed the footage, Rasheeda went live. Fans swore they had never seen her so broken. Her hands trembled, her voice cracked, and then the unthinkable happened. On camera, right in front of thousands, Rasheeda collapsed. The screen shook as her phone slipped, comments flooding with cries of, "Sis, leave him! Protect your peace!" Clips of her fainting were instantly ripped and reposted, turning what should have been a private heartbreak into a viral tragedy. Twitter crowned it the most devastating moment in franchise history, and while the internet begged her to finally walk away, Jasmine Washington wasn't hiding. She was smiling. She posted cryptic captions like she had been planning this reveal for years. "Some truths can't stay hidden forever," she teased, leaving the world convinced she wasn't finished. For fans, this wasn't just another messy chapter. This was the collapse of the Frost marriage, unfolding in real time. Rasheeda and Kirk Frost had been through scandals before: cheating rumors, DNA test drama, side babies, reunion blow-ups, and somehow, through tears and forgiveness, Rasheeda always found a way to keep her family and business intact. But this time felt different. This time, it felt final. The nightmare began with whispers. Anonymous sources claimed Jasmine, the same woman who nearly destroyed their marriage years ago, was back in the picture. At first, fans brushed it off as recycled storyline fodder. But then came the leak. Not blurry screenshots, not old texts, not speculation. A hotel tape. According to insiders, the grainy clip came straight out of a downtown Atlanta hotel. The timestamp matched nights Kirk had sworn he was handling business. But the footage showed him walking side by side with Jasmine, entering a suite and looking far too comfortable to pass off as innocent. Fans who had long suspected that Kirk never truly left Jasmine behind felt vindicated. And when the tape spread across Twitter and TikTok, the reaction was merciless. "Not the hotel tape. Rasheeda deserves better," one viral tweet read. Another said, "We've been telling sis for years, this man ain't never changed." But the real heartbreak wasn't the footage. It was Rasheeda's reaction. She went live trying to keep her composure, whispering through tears, "After everything I forgave, this is what I get." Minutes later, she broke down. The sobbing turned into silence. Then her body gave out. She fainted midstream. Behind the scenes, producers panicked. Insiders claimed Rasheeda had been rushed into a private room at Frost Bistro, inconsolable, while her mother, Mama Rasheeda, unleashed her fury. Witnesses said she screamed directly at Kirk, "How many times are you going to break my daughter?" before she breaks completely. Kirk allegedly muttered weak excuses about editing and setups, but no one believed him. Within hours, the hotel tape dominated every blog. Headlines screamed, "Jasmine's revenge strikes again," and "Frost marriage in shambles." Cast members weighed in too. Carly Red posted a shady TikTok mouthing, "The truth always comes out." Spice commented under a blog post, "Me Tyant watch this man embarrass her no more." Bambi simply tweeted a snake emoji, and fans instantly connected the dots. For Rasheeda, this wasn't just betrayal, it was déjà vu. After forgiving Kirk for fathering a child with Jasmine, after rebuilding her brand and marriage brick by brick, she was dragged right back into public humiliation. Only this time, the proof wasn't whispers. It was clear, visual evidence. This internet split into camps. Some begged her to leave. Others cruelly accused her of staying too long. One TikTok said, "This is what happens when you forgive the unforgivable." Another shot back, "Don't blame her. Kirk is the one who can't stay loyal." The Frost empire began to crumble overnight. Frost Bistro's Yelp page was flooded with bad reviews mocking it as "where loyalty goes to die." Hashtags like Hotelgate and Free Rasheeda trended for days. And then Jasmine Washington turned the knife deeper. She posted again. This time it wasn't a caption, it was a receipt. A blurry screenshot of a hotel invoice with the name partly covered, but the visible letters KFRO were enough. The date matched the night of the leaked video. Her caption? Paid in full. The Shade Room reposted it instantly, and the comments blew up. Not the receipts on top of receipts. Sis really came prepared with an invoice. Fans laughed and cringed all at once, but Kirk wasn't laughing. He scrambled to deny it all, calling the footage doctored and the invoice photoshopped, but no one was buying it. One viral meme showed Kirk shouting, "Fake," while standing in front of clearly real paperwork. Another said, "He's not even good at lying anymore." Meanwhile, Rasheeda's silence became its own headline. After her collapse, she disappeared from social media. No posts, no updates, nothing but worry and speculation from fans. Comments flooded her old photos. "Blink twice if you're okay." "Don't let him break you again." Hashtags like Swatter Pray for Rasheeda began trending as concern grew. Behind the scenes, insiders revealed she had locked herself in her room for hours, refusing to film, refusing to eat, refusing to answer Kirk's calls. Mama Rasheeda stayed by her side, reportedly telling producers, "She's not a storyline. She's my child, and this man is killing her spirit." And just when the chaos felt like it couldn't escalate further, Jasmine lit another match. She went live from her car, nails tapping the steering wheel, smirking into the camera. "Y'all mad at me for telling the truth," she said. "But I didn't record that tape. I didn't leak that tape. I just confirmed what y'all already knew. He's been lying. Always has, always will." Fans froze. If Jasmine didn't leak it, then who did? Theories exploded. Some pointed at hotel staff. Others accused producers. A few even whispered it could be someone inside Kirk's own circle. "She didn't look nervous," one viral tweet read. "She looked like she already knew exactly who dropped it." The cast wasted no time adding fuel. Carly Red went live with her trademark grin. "I told y'all years ago Jasmine had more. This baby? This is just the beginning." Spice shook her head in an interview, saying, "Me science watch Rasheeda cry no more. This man is no good." Even Yandy Smith weighed in from afar, posting, "Ladies, protect your peace. Don't let no man humiliate you on national TV." For the first time, it felt like the entire franchise itself had turned against Kirk Frost. With the scandal raging, Kirk Frost tried to pull one last desperate move. He posted a long Instagram caption blaming clout chasers for exploiting his name and swearing loyalty to Rasheeda. But instead of sympathy, the comments dragged him. One fan wrote, "Loyalty, sir? The hotel tape says otherwise." Another joked, "You're loyal to the Marriott, not your wife." Then came the next bombshell. An alleged voicemail leaked online. The voice, eerily similar to Kirk's, whispered, "Don't tell her I was there. Just say I left early." The clip spread like wildfire across Twitter and TikTok. Fans called it the nail in the coffin. By this point, Rasheeda's silence was deafening. Producers begged her to return to filming, but insiders claimed she snapped back, "This isn't TV anymore. This is my life falling apart." Fans began begging her to walk away once and for all, but Jasmine Washington wasn't done. On a late night live, she smirked into the camera and dropped 5 words that froze the internet. "Y'all think that's the only tape? Cute." The internet gasped. Did that mean there were more? More nights, more hotel footage, more receipts, or receipts? Within hours, she doubled down. On Instagram, she posted a sultry picture of herself in a silk robe, the corner of a hotel room visible behind her. The caption, "Night 2. Fans lost their minds. Memes flooded in. Sis got a whole Netflix series of receipts. Not Night 2. Rasheeda, please run." By the next afternoon, an anonymous blog claimed to have a snippet of a second tape. Shorter, but even more damning, it allegedly showed Kirk and Jasmine sitting on a hotel bed, laughing as Kirk muttered, "We can't let this one get out." The clip ended abruptly, but that line was enough to send shockwaves across social media. Kirk literally said, "Don't let it get out," while being recorded. One viral tweet mocked, Another meme branded him his own worst enemy. Kirk's lawyer tried damage control, calling it malicious editing, but the internet had made up its mind. Fans plastered timelines with courtroom memes showing Kirk screaming "fake," while Jasmine waved hotel receipts in his face. Then, for the first time since her collapse, Rasheeda broke her silence. On Instagram, she posted a black screen with 3 words, "I've had enough." No caption, no hashtags, just raw pain. Fans erupted in support. "Yes, sis, walk away. Protect your peace, queen." Behind the scenes, insiders said she was furious, screaming at Kirk in their home. "How many more tapes, Kirk? How many more times are you going to make me the fool?" Neighbors allegedly overheard her shouting, "You destroyed everything again." The next twist was pure humiliation. During a live stream, Jasmine teased fans again. She smirked, leaned into the camera, and flashed her phone, showing a blurred folder titled Hotel Series. The comment section exploded. "Not a whole series! Sis got a box set!" Memes flew. One fan wrote, "She's rolling this out like a Hulu documentary." The cast reactions were ruthless. Carly red-mouthed, "You should have known better," in a TikTok. Spice shook her head live on air. "Me can't watch Rasheeda cry no more." Bambi tweeted, "When you keep giving chances, you give them a license to embarrass you." Even Mama Rasheeda confronted Kirk again, pointing her finger in his chest. "You're not just hurting her. You're humiliating the whole family. This ends now." Fans instantly made Mama Rasheeda a hero. Hashtags like Chew, Team Mama Rasheeda, and Mama Said Enough trended across Twitter. Clips of her scolding Kirk racked up millions of views. She became the voice of every mom who ever watched her daughter suffer in silence. But Kirk wasn't ready to give up. He begged producers for a sit-down with Rasheeda, desperate to explain himself on camera. A special taping was arranged. Rasheeda only agreed on one condition. If he lied once, she would walk out for good. The sit-down was tense from the start. Kirk leaned forward, swearing, "Those tapes are old. They don't mean anything. I love you, Rasheeda." But just as he spoke, Jasmine struck again. She posted a 10-second clip showing Kirk kissing her in the very same hotel room. The timing was brutal. As the kiss clip went viral, Rasheeda looked down at her phone. Tears filled her eyes. Without a word, she stood up and stormed out of the sit-down. Producers froze. The screen cut to black with the words, "To be continued." The internet erupted. She didn't just walk out of the interview, she walked out of a decade of humiliation. One viral tweet read, "TikTok creators looped the hotel kiss with Rasheeda's storm out, captioning it, 'Receipts don't lie.' Even celebrities joined in. Cardi B dropped a popcorn emoji. Tamar Braxton commented, 'This is actually painful to watch.' 50 Cent posted a meme of Kirk photoshopped as a hotel bellboy with the caption, "Room 302 loyalty check-in." Frost Bistro's Yelp page tanked overnight. Fans left 1-star reviews mocking it as, "Where loyalty goes to die." Hashtags like jar boycott Frost Bistro and like leave Kirk trended. Insiders claimed local promoters backed away from booking Kirk, calling his name poison. Even Rasheeda's business sponsors grew nervous, worried her public collapse would overshadow her brand. Meanwhile, Jasmine reveled in the spotlight. Her follower count skyrocketed as she embraced the role of villain. She teased fans again, posting a hotel key card with the caption, "Y'all thought that was the last one. See you Friday." The internet went feral. "Sis got a trilogy." Not episode 3. Memes branded Kirk Hotel Rewards Member of the Year. Fans joked that Jasmine was rolling out a full season of Keeping Up with Kirk. But the most brutal twist came from VH1 itself. The reunion trailer dropped, and it ended with a chilling promise. Rasheeda sitting stone-faced beside her mother, Kirk shifting nervously, Jasmine entering with a smirk. The screen cut to black with the words, "The tapes will play, fans." Screamed online. Were producers really planning to air the hotel footage at the reunion? If so, this wasn't just a scandal, it was history. By now, the Frost marriage wasn't just crumbling, it was collapsing on the biggest stage imaginable. For years, fans begged Rasheeda to leave. For years, Kirk danced in and out of shame. But this time, the receipts weren't whispers. They weren't rumors. They were undeniable. The hotel tapes became a countdown. Each week, another drop. Each week, another piece of dignity stripped away. Mama Rasheeda stood beside her daughter. Fans demanded divorce. And Jasmine? She leaned back, sipping her moment like it was champagne, because this wasn't just betrayal. It was a public dismantling of the Frost legacy, one hotel key at a time.